Hey everybody, Contractor Mike. We're at the Greg and Cindy project again. So we are now completed with our rough end stuff. We've got our rough framing done, our rough electrical, and our rough plumbing. So now we're going to call for a frame inspection from the city, so they're going to be out Monday to do that. So some things that they look for. One of the things that they're going to be doing is looking at our structural stuff. Now we did have some structural things to do. Inspector's got these set of plans. He's going to come and make sure that we did everything just like this. Now we did frame a whole new chimney assembly, so he's going to be looking at things like how we nailed it to the trusses and details here. So all this is drawn out so he knows exactly what to look for. And in this case, we did everything like we were supposed to, so it all, it should be great. We got our chimney all framed in, fireplace in, got our new exterior wall in, with the sliding door that used to be just glass in this case. And here, what we did was we just kind of opened up this whole space. So now what we have is a kitchen that is central to what goes on in this house. We've got the nice family room here. And if you look through this large opening, this is a family game room in here. So now who's ever in the kitchen is definitely part of the action of what's going on. They're watching TV, playing games, sitting in the family room. You're central to the whole thing. So let's kind of go over what we're going to do in our kitchen. Like I said, we've got all of our electrical done. Now, things that inspectors look for, they want to make sure that you're stapled properly with all the wiring. Code is 6 inches from the box. Got to have a staple in this wire to hold it. We notice these wires here, these are low voltage wires, which are going to be taking care of the low voltage wiring that's going on in here. And if we look down here, this is going to go to a transformer. Transformer will be in the box, but it's going to be in the cabinet, so accessible. So there's a cabinet here with a door, so you'll be able to get to this and change that in the event it fails in the future. And so we got our outlets for the backsplash. We've actually turned them because we want it to work right with our backsplash design, how the tile goes through here. We don't want it getting into a part that we don't do because we have a decorative liner and all that, so we want it to be in the right place. Plumbing wise, you notice at the sink, we've got what's called a vent loop, or also called an island vent, and we did it this way. It goes actually through the floor, right over through here, ties into the floor to the vent stack here. It goes all the way up and penetrates the roof. This is so the water drains. You need a airflow for it to drain. So this was a little harder way to do it, but actually the best way to do it. So continuing on around, more backsplash outlets here, under cabinet lighting. And this has to be placed exactly too. We want it to come right under the upper cabinet so we can get our strip lighting in. And here, we got our gas cooktop is going to go here, but the manufacturer recommends that a shutoff valve not be behind this. That's in the event you have to turn off the gas. It's going to be way easier to get to it if it's in an adjacent cabinet. So that's what this is for. So all they have to do to turn it off is pull out a drawer, boom, it's off. Way easier than trying to pull out a cooktop. Now we did have an addition here. We looked on the floor here and we see this guy. That's going to be for a central vacuum. It's going to be in the toe kick of the cabinet. So when you brush right up to it, it turns on and it sucks all the dirt, so you can sweep your kitchen and go right here and it goes right to the central vac. Pretty cool. And I think that's all we're talking about today. We've got our can lights all in, got them perfectly placed. Next thing we're going to install, this was a change as well, we're going to put a solar tube for daytime light to come in here so we don't have to turn on the lights. And we got our pendant lights in, everything is roughed in. We're ready for drywall right after the inspection, so we'll come back and we'll look at that phase. Thanks for coming.